Hey, how's it going, cunts? I'm currently dealing with a head cold as well as a burn on my arm because of work. That's really fun. So, yeah, I wanted to record a video now so that I didn't have to do it during Christmas week. So, fuck it. The sick end of year review. Yeah, we're gonna go over everything that's happened this year in terms of this channel, and we're gonna talk about that real quick. I'm gonna try to keep this video short so I can get back to bed. Okay, so what did I do this year? I mean, things have actually been pretty alright this year. I started the second channel, originally the Monster Mash channel. It has now evolved into the garbage pile, and there's where I'm doing like let's plays and stuff like that. Currently it's only Monster Hunter Try, which has actually been doing pretty well. People have been resonating really well with that let's play, which is good. I want to open that up to more games, in different games other than just Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is just really hot right now, and it's something that I'm thinking about a lot, so expect another couple videos about that in the near future. But you know, for sure, I definitely want to start doing other games, especially because I've already commissioned art for a couple of other games. So definitely going to be taking advantage of that, and definitely going to be expanding the channel. I don't know how the schedule is going to work out for that, but you know, we'll see. I've been doing some more stuff with Linux. That's been pretty cool. I switched over to Arch Linux on my main system. And for the Linux people, I'm just gonna keep this, you know, whole Linux thing right here. I also decided to switch to Wayland on my main system. So everybody, if you don't know, in the Linux community, people are currently having this discussion over which graphics system that we should use. I'll put it this way. Right now, a lot of Linux distributions use what's called X11 or Xorg, which has been around since like the fucking 80s. Right? It's old, it's deprecated, it doesn't work very well anymore. It's basically incompatible with a lot of new features like variable refresh rates and HDR and different refresh rates on monitors and stuff like that. But it is the most compatible with the most pieces of software. So even though it's old, you're going to be able to run most, if not every piece of software on it. The same cannot be said for Wayland, which is new, more efficient, generally has more support for different features like HDR, variable refresh rate, stuff like that. But because it's so new, not every single app has transitioned over to it. But for the most part, it seems like things are working. I'm keeping this like as simple as possible, right? I'll just say for Linux people who follow me and want more Linux stuff in their lives, I've switched over to Wayland. I'm gonna try experimenting with that. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see how it works, and yeah, that'll be interesting. Other than that, Arch Linux has been treating me pretty well. I've had my fair share of issues. You know, I have my video talking about, you know, my bullshit issues I've been having with Arch Linux, but you know, you can go check that out if you want, I guess. What else? The Pikmin video came out this year. God damn, that Pikmin video did so goddamn well. It's pretty much plateaued in terms of viewership, but honestly, I don't even fucking care, man. That Pikmin video did so well for me. It basically doubled my subscriber count, which, by the way, at time of recording, we are at 5,500 subscribers, which is fucking awesome. I understand that this video is very rambly and very all over the place, but it's because I'm not in the best headspace right now. But what I will say is, thank you everybody who has, you know, been supporting me over the years, and especially hello to all the new people who come in from the Pikmin video, as well as people from the couple Monster Hunter videos I put out recently. Because yeah, we finally got fucking Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'm excited for. People have been coming in from the past couple Monster Hunter videos I've done, so that's always fucking cool. Love to see some Monster Hunter love in this channel. And you know, I've done a couple other things here and there. I tried to experiment with some more Minecraft Let's Play stuff. I tried to do like tech, Linux related stuff, you know. I also am like kind of reworking this whole channel right now. which honestly is a lot of work, but you know, I think the channel is going in a much better direction as of right now, even though I'm currently sitting recording a video with a fucking head cold and a bird on my arm. But you know, I'm happy with how everything is turning out. So I guess now what we're gonna do is we're going to transition over to a like what I used to do every year is I did a top 10 games video, top 10 games of the year video, but pretty much like a couple months ago I decided like, oh, I didn't really play a whole lot of games this year, so what I'll do is I'll talk about some of the games that I played, some of the games that I enjoyed, you know, just little highlights of this year, and then we'll go into a very brief end of year Q&A. I want to do more Q&A stuff. I think Q&A stuff is fun. So here, let's just go over some notable highlights of games that I played this year. I'll be honest, dude, this year has been pretty fucking stacked in terms of game releases. Not even including the games that I've been like diving into. We got, you know, so many big releases. Baldur's Gate 3 finally came out. Alan Wake 2 was a big thing. The Dead Space remake was apparently really fucking good. Metroid Prime finally got some love from Nintendo. Mario RPG came out this year. Holy shit, I thought that game was dead in the water and was never coming back, but guess what? It's fucking back. And apparently the remake is pretty good. Pikmin 4 is a thing. The game is great. I'm like 90% done with it because you know me, I'm just terrible at finishing games, but it's a good game nonetheless. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk was pretty good from the 1 hour I played of it. Dude, Hi-Fi Rush came out this year. Holy shit, I completely forgot Hi-Fi Rush. Tears of the Kingdom was kind of mid, but you know, it was still good, but it wasn't like what I wanted, so dude, okay, in terms of like indie releases though, there have been some fucking bangers in the indie scene, dude. Pizza Tower is the #1 thing right now. That game is so goddamn good. I have been loving every second of it. There was a demo of a game that came out on Steam called Backpack Battles, and my god, dude, okay, listen. I don't care what kind of games you play. I don't care what you're into. You need to go on Steam right now and you need to download the demo of Backpack Battles and just play it for like an hour, right? Because either one of two things is going to happen with you. You're either going to hate it and never play it again, or that's going to be the only game that you play for the next like 4 weeks. I guarantee you, dude, Backpack Battles is so fucking good, and I really, really can't wait for the full release. That's gonna be so goddamn good. I played through all of Terraria this year, like the big 1.4 update that came out a couple years ago. That's been pretty fun, honestly. I do like Terraria a lot, and here's a fun bit of lore for me. The reason why I'm so into PC gaming as I am is partly due to Terraria. Because you see, back when I was playing Minecraft and Team Fortress 2 and all those other games, I was exclusively a Mac gamer because my family didn't have Windows computers in the house, like at all. We were pretty much Mac only for the time being, which I know sounds crazy nowadays, but back then, dude, when Apple actually was good and like had some cool stuff behind it, i.e. when Steve Jobs was still alive, honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. The problem is that not a lot of games worked on Apple devices, so, you know. So because of Terraria and not being able to play that game on Mac, that was when I got my little Windows laptop. And so I've been playing Terraria for years and years and years, probably like the entire time that game has been out. And goddamn, dude, it's still one of the best games ever made. Like, holy shit. And that's really all I can say about it, bro. Like, Terraria is just fucking great. I'm sorry if you can hear like my fucking cough drop in my mouth right now. God. This video fucking sucks. Oh, I played the System Shock remake, and that was actually pretty fucking cool. I have never played what was described as like an immersive sim, quote unquote, but playing through System Shock is like, yeah, no, I understand it. Immersive sims are fucking awesome. I played Gloomwood also. I think it was either this year or last year, and similar vein, you know, like I get it now, you know. I understand the appeal and the draw of immersive sim games. Risk of Rain Returns finally came out, and wow, I am absolutely fucking terrible at Risk of Rain Returns. Like, I'm so much better at Risk of Rain 2, because they're different games, right? It would be ridiculous of me to want to play Risk of Rain Returns and have it play exactly like Risk of Rain 2. That'd be fucking crazy. However, I am dog shit at Risk of Rain Returns, and I was dog shit at Risk of Rain 1 when I played it way back in the day. Hasn't changed. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep slamming my face against it, and maybe it'll end up working. Who the fuck knows? Oh, I also played through Monster Hunter World again this year. That was pretty fucking cool, dude. So, I'll admit that I've been too hard on Monster Hunter World over the years. That game is just genuinely really fucking good. And the more I realize that the reason I like Monster Hunter is because of the ecology, the more I can appreciate World and what it's doing. And that's also why I'm so fucking excited for Wilds when that finally drops. The more I played through base World, it was just like, damn, bro, this game was doing some really cool shit with the ecology and the environmental interactions that you have with monsters and all this other cool shit that's going on. And then like Iceborne just builds on top of that and makes it that much better and fixes a lot of the problems that people had with base World. Just Monster Hunter World Iceborne is probably the best starting point for Monster Hunter, like just period. I will always love 4 Ultimate like as my favorite Monster Hunter game, but that was just because that one's my first. So even though I love 4 Ultimate and will always suggest people play 4 Ultimate at some point, I'm honestly not upset if you say that your first game was World and you fucking love World. So yeah, Monster Hunter good. Monster Hunter fans be eating good these next couple years. So fucking excited for that. And it's just been a really good year for video games, dude. Like, let's sit and celebrate all the good shit that's happened in video games over the past year. Like, shit's cool. Let me know what your favorite video game moment of this year was in the comments. Whether it be like an indie release or a AAA release or whatever the fuck. I don't really care. I just want to talk about cool video games, man. And with that, we're gonna go into the brief Q&A section of this video because I guess I didn't really publish that I was looking for questions like soon enough. I'll probably do another Q&A in like 6 months. I don't know. We'll fucking see how it goes. So we have 3 questions from ODI Seth, who is a buddy of mine. You can go check out his channel in the description if you like Pokemon. I don't know why you're here, but if you like Pokemon, you can go watch Seth's channel. He does a lot of cool stuff involving that. He's trying to branch out more with some other games and some other stuff going on, so highly recommend his stuff. He does good stuff. If you had only 6 words to describe your favorite game of this year, which words would you choose? Bonus points if we can guess the game just from those 6 words. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, fuck it. Here are the 6 words. Stressed out man kills a building. Stressed out man kills a building. If I'm sure that one is pretty obvious. I'm not trying to make this some obtuse puzzle or anything. But yeah, that game has been probably like one of my highlights. It's hard for me to pick a favorite personally because there have been so many cool games that I played this year and so many more cool games that I just haven't fucking finished. So and also my memory is dog shit. So maybe I played a fantastic game and I had a great time with it and maybe I just forgot about it right now. You know, there's so many different things. I should probably plan for these things better. We know it's far in the future, but where do you think your midlife crisis will be when you reach that age? When I fucking abandon YouTube and the internet and go live in the woods with like some ducks, dude. Like one of these days, I'm just gonna be fed up with the internet and like I'm probably gonna just abandon my entire channel and I'm gonna take my earnings of whatever I get and I'm just gonna go homestead for the rest of my life. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll make videos about homesteading. Who fucking knows? You know, like that's how you know I've reached my breaking point is when I abandon my life. And then last question from Seth is, what collector's item do you own that you think the fewest people care about? Now, I actually did not have a answer for this one when he first asked it, but now I do. I'm gonna show up on screen. This is a picture of my copy of Bionicle on GameCube. And it is signed by the artist Essinger and the band Young Medicine. I got these guys to sign this copy of the game while I was at their live concert a couple months ago, and holy shit, those guys put on an amazing show. They also had another guy there, Puppet, and I wanted to get him to sign it too, but unfortunately he like retired for the night and like just wasn't talking to anybody, and I completely understandable, you know, the dude put on such a fucking great show, but that just means he couldn't sign it. But yeah, no, dude, this is like a treasure to me right now, and it's a game that no one likes in a toy series that no one cares about anymore, and is signed by artists that no one's ever heard of. So yeah, that the fewest people possible are probably going to care about this Bionicle copy, but it is still really cool, and I am going to take really good care of it from now on. All right, now that we're done with Seth's stuff, let's move on to the other couple questions that we have here. We got one from Durdarkle 2890. What game emotionally messed you up most this year? It doesn't have to be released this year. Really, no game emotionally messed me up this year, but last year I played a Lil Gator game, and it was like right at the tail end of last year, like end of December is when I played this game, and that game like just hit a very particular spot near the end. So if you want an emotional like touch in the feels right there, go play Little Gator Game. Also, go play Little Gator Game just because it's really fucking good, and I really liked it. It was in my top 10 games of the year last year. So, you know, Gator Game is good. I would still recommend you play it. And then the last question is from GeoJus02. Are there any games that you'd love to play but simply can't imagine ever having the time to invest in them? Dude, that's just Monster Hunter in general. Monster Hunter games require a ton of fucking time to invest in them if you want to like get to the end. I'll give you an example. I've put 500 hours into 4 Ultimate and I still haven't gotten to the end of it. What I mean by that is like the Apex hunts and like G rank gold crown or whatever. In terms of like other games that I don't have really the time to invest, the PlayStation catalog, man. There are a lot of fucking cool games on the PlayStation catalog, and I just do not have the fucking time anymore to sit down and play PS2 stuff. I know I play a lot of games right now. Maybe one day I'll finally have the time and the motivation to like, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna play fucking Infamous on my RPCS3 emulator, because fuck tracking down a PS3 and getting the game when Sony doesn't give a shit about the series anymore. And like the Spyro games, the Crash games are obviously like classics. Sly Cooper is obviously a big one. Shadow of the Colossus. Like, yeah, that's just a mountain of shit that I just don't really have the time or motivation to, you know, get into. I want 2024 to be like my catch-up, like backlog year, you know, like all the games that I already have bought and just haven't played yet. Like I need to get into the Cyberpunk 2077 new update, you know, because I hear Cyberpunk is actually good now. So fuck, maybe I will just finally sit down and play Cyberpunk. Who the fuck knows anymore? I don't know. All right, I've been recording for like 20-ish minutes, and I'm going to just go ahead and end the video now because my throat is about to explode. Thank you again, everyone who's, you know, followed this channel. Even if you're brand new from some of the newest videos, I still appreciate that you're here. And I hope that you'll stick around for new videos I've got planned in the future, because I got some cool shit in the works, you know? I got cool games to show, I got cool bits of tech I want to talk about, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that when I'm not, you know, having my sinuses explode in my own face. So, yeah, thank you also to the patrons, even though I'm not really supporting the Patreon anymore. I still appreciate that they're taking their you know, hard-earned money and funneling it into this channel for whatever reason. I really do appreciate it still. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a bunch of stuff that you can go watch. Like if you want to go watch the Monster Hunter Try Let's Play, here it is, it's up on the screen. And if you want to watch other garbage, here's another video of mine that I just like. So yeah, have a good day, everybody.